Welcome to the iCreateDaily podcast. I'm Leora Alderson.
And I'm Devani Alderson. We're your co-hosts on this journey of creativity and productivity.
iCreateDaily is for artists in every genre of creating, from musicians to writers, crafters to inventors, bloggers to entrepreneurs. iCreateDaily is a movement for creators serious about your art.
If you're into creating anything, this podcast is definitely for you. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. Hello and welcome to another coffee break episode on the iCreateDaily podcast. I'm Devani.
And I'm Leora.
And today we are outside and filming this for the third time because we were being perfectionists and then we realized we just need to have a little conversation with you, an authentic, real, heart-to-heart conversation about creativity and all of that.
Yeah. So we're back, as Devani said, outdoors, and the wonderful right now it's April, the end of April 2019 as we're recording this. And this is our front yard, and we love to work outside whenever we can. So talk about creative. So today we started out with working on certain things and ended up outside.
Which we normally start with working on certain things,
well,
by the way.
With a list, with goals, right?
Yeah.
With goals of things to work on.
We started with goals.
So today has been a bit meandering because then we went outside, and spring is my absolute, is it your favorite time of year? Is spring your favorite time of year too?
It's like my favorite time of year when we're in spring, but I'm generally summer is my favorite time of year.
Okay. So spring is definitely my favorite time of year, and we love, and we also have, as many of you know, a gardening website, gardensall.com. And so we are creating content and getting photographs for that as well.
And then getting photos of art journals and art mugs.
Just everywhere. Yeah. There's beauty, there's life, there's vitality, and there's creation springing to life. And so we wanted to take this opportunity, this coffee break, and part of the reason we kept redoing it is like we realized that, you know, part of who we are and what we do is just basically live our lives and share that with you, live our journey and share that with you. And in the doing of that, though, what's important is for us to also know what's important to you. Mm-hmm. So we recently conducted a survey for our mailing list and our audience, and to learn more about what it is that they wanted to do next, what was important to them. And majority of creators typically share this with us, and that is that they like the community, they like the accountability, and they like the inspiration and encouragement and consistency. So we, as some of you know, we hosted 3 30-day challenges during the first part of 2019, January, February, and March. And these challenges included prompts. And the first one was an art challenge, iArtDaily, create intuitive art challenge. The second one was a kindness challenge for our sister site and Facebook, iHeartDaily. And the third one was a writing challenge for our other sister branded theme of iWriteDaily, where we had writers or people, anyone interested in writing 30 days consistently.
Whether it was blogging or books or whatever they wanted, journaling.
Poetry, yes.
Some people had they were doing Dungeons and Dragons, writing stories for that or something like that. So whatever writing that you were doing.
Right, exactly. And so we had so much fun. There was so much responsiveness. There was so wonderful response, from the people who participated, most of them sharing how much it really had helped them, which was exactly our goal, to help them write more consistently and to get in, for those who had never started, to get in the groove of pursuing what was important to them, the work that they know they want to do, or the creative endeavor that they know they want to do, as well as for those who may be stuck or may have felt stale in what it was that they were doing, to get re-energized, re-inspired through prompts for ideation, through the Facebook group for creators, for encouragement and support and community, but above all, to create the consistent habit of daily creation. So that went really well. We've been inspired to see that indeed it has helped many of you who participated to continue in your daily, almost daily creative endeavors. And even if it's 5 minutes on a given day, because that's all the time you have, what matters is that habit It's like the metaphor we've used before. It's like and out in the woods, we have trails, in particular trails that the dogs have created because they go through those same trails every day. That's their path. And the more we do that with the things that are important to us in our creative endeavors and anything that we want to pursue growing more in our life, the more we walk the trail of that aspiration, the bigger it will become and the easier it will be to walk that. And so in response to, so we've had several people ask us when our next creative challenge would be. We were thinking that for us, especially with the gardening side of things and nature and all that, this time of year gets really, really busy. And so we weren't sure if it would be the best time, and we're thinking, well, maybe fall. But we've had enough people ask us when the next one is going to be that we've decided to go ahead and do the next 30-day challenge. Would you like to?
Sure. So we're going to do the next 30-day challenge in May, and it will be the iCreateDaily 30-day mixed medium challenge. So it'll be any type of creativity. A little bit similar to how we did the January challenge, but the January challenge was initially an art challenge, but so many other people just wanted to join in that it kind of became anything. But this one will officially be like the iCreateDaily, whatever you want to create for 30 days, and we'll provide the prompts. So whether you're writing, you want to continue writing your book, you want a blogging habit, you want to just experiment with a bunch of different mediums for 30 days to see what inspires you the most, whatever you want to do, we're going to provide the prompts, and it'll be different types of prompts. Once you sign up, we'll have more information on the technical aspects of how this will work. But we want to invite you to join in on that 30 days, whether you've participated in one of our challenges before, or you just need something to spark your own creativity, get the wheel going. And yeah, we just invite you to join. The sign up link is on our coffee break in our show notes.
Yeah.
And
also on the website iCreateDaily.com
/ creative challenges.
Yeah, is it creative challenges?
Yes,
or
it's
it's on the
creative,
menu. Just look on the menu of the site, and for challenges, creative challenge, creator challenges, you'll see it there. So as you were talking, I was remembering that at least 2-3 people, I think, in the iCreateDaily Facebook group for creators have continued with their writing from the 30-day writing challenge and working on their books, nearing completion of their books. And so that's really inspiring. And so one of the things that I just lost my thought in the middle of it.
One of the things we're passionate about.
Yeah. It was about the daily emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things that we were wrestling with is, how to improve things. Like, we're ready, fire, aim. We get into it, and it's in the journey that the way becomes more clear for us, definitely. And that's when we discover, through your feedback as well as our own experience, what works better and what doesn't, and how to improve that.
Yeah.
Which is why we're always asking for feedback from you guys, because that helps. Because after all, we are going to be doing what we're going to be doing, and we're sharing what we're doing with you guys. We're creating these platforms and opportunities and openings and challenges for you guys in order to share what it is, the kind of things that we do that work for us, should it work for you. And if it doesn't serve you, then we're not on track. We're not on purpose with our goal here with iCreateDaily in general, which is to create, connect, and contribute. So we love to connect with other creators, and we love to contribute with other creators in the process and as a part of the process of our own creation and creativity. So one of the things that a part of, for us, the iCreateDaily journey includes that we publish content daily onto one of our websites, and as well as to one or more of our email lists. And so what we were struggling with is that we were sending daily emails to our regular list, and then when we had the Creators Challenge, those who joined the Creators Challenge got on that list too, because that's a part of our communication vehicle with you, with our audience. So now, though, the people who opted in for the challenge were getting 2 emails a day, and so that was confusing for some of them, understandably, and extra work for us. What we were trying
and it's not the extra work that we mind. It's more just we always want to find the most streamlined way so that we're not distracting you guys. We're not distracting ourselves. We're not we just wanted to find a way to really streamline our communication to mitigate confusion and to be the most productive for you guys too.
Definitely. Thanks for clarifying that. And so then we realized it was like one of those like early morning or shower thoughts, or I don't remember when, it was late at night. It was like an aha. And that is, when it is that we were running the challenge and our daily emails, we were tending to try and synchronize the daily email with whatever concept or article or sharing was in the daily email. We were trying to somewhat synchronize it with the prompt, the daily challenge prompt, so that the messages would be congruent, so that if the challenge members happen to read the daily email that as well, that it would keep them in the flow of the original prompt. And so it's like, oh, but of course, like, so let's combine the emails and let's segment them such that the audience can choose which parts of the email you want to consume and enjoy and which parts you don't. So that's going to be the new flow. Beginning with May 1st, we will start a 30-day creators challenge, and it will include
May 1st, 2019.
Thank you, of 2019, as this is being recorded. It will include the usual daily content sectioned as such, a meme, inspirational quote, and it will also include a prompt, so that those who are wanting to and who have signed up to join the 30-day creators challenge that's coming up will have that in the email, and will have the choice of reading other content or ignoring it.
Yeah, and we'll even have a section with offers to, whether it's our own journals or other art tools that we find that would be helpful along your journey, suggestions from the community of tools they love and we want to share with you guys as well. And so it'll just be a much more structured, but also less confusing. So which is kind of what structure does. Yeah, it does. And so it'll just allow us all to basically pick and choose what serves the most and while serving everybody.
Yeah.
So it'll be like content, prompts, cool things that you might want to check out that help you, creator tools, creator courses, classes, just things that we find and are interested in, and
yeah. So if you're tuning into this and you haven't yet filled out the survey that we recently sent out, we will re-link that to this podcast as well as in the email that this link came to you in, so that you have a chance. We've thoroughly enjoyed tuning into, reading the responses so far. We've learned a lot and love learning more about each of you, what's important to you and how we can serve you better, and where you are going in your aspirations and your creative aspirations. The more you share with us, the more we can share with you things that are most important to you and most helpful to you in your journey, because most anything creative that you need to know would also be of interest to us and or of interest to us to bring to you. So for instance, neither one of us are visual artists. We cannot teach you how to draw a tree or an eye, but if the technical side of art is something of interest to you that you would like to see more of, we can certainly find resources to refer to you. You might have resources that you can recommend to us that we can recommend to our community. We can have and host guest teachers over time throughout the year as all things that are a part of our vision board of things that we look forward to bringing more to you, which is why the more you share with us, the more it's a little bit like we're your creative concierge.
That's good.
That's a good term, creative concierge, where you bring to us what it is you would like to do, and we'll see. So for instance, here's an example. There are a number of people who are interested in learning how to earn money from their creativity. That's a passion of ours, how to help creators do more of their work and what's important to them and have it sustain them in their livingness as well, in their life. And it's not an easy thing, but it is entirely possible. And the creators who stick with it intentionally, consciously, while learning how to do just that, and that is how to bring more of their work into the world in a way that will get found, are the ones who end up profiting by their work. Some of you are hobbyist creators and just want to do your craft and learn and hang out with others who hang out virtually with others who are doing that. And all of that, is a fit, because hobbyists are still very passionate about what they do. That's why it's sort of like, but of course, because, so here's the thing, it's like, if you're not yet working in your area of creativity or doing a creative endeavor that really lights you up, and you're not entirely certain what that is, then ask yourself what it is you do when you have free time anyway. Now, when you have, what is it that you do when you're engaging creatively in productive free time? In other words, not just, the Netflix or the whatever that might be fun, but what kind of things light you up and inspire you. So what it is in that genre, in that vein, what it is that you do when you have nothing else to do and you can choose to do that. Or the other way of looking at it is when it is you no longer need to work for a living, what would you keep on doing anyway that you're doing now? And so identify what that is, and then recognize that whatever it is, there's probably a way for you to earn from it. And the more you pursue it and the more you do it, the more you will earn from it. That's just life. And so those are so an example of some of the things, like if you're an artist or creator and you're new and don't yet have a website, you're new at doing this, like publicly, or for commerce, as a profession, then you may not have a website. You may not yet have a Facebook page. We have since seen, since the other challenges, there are people who are in our group that have since started creating their own Facebook pages.
Or revamping pages that they abandoned.
Yes. Yeah. And so here's where we are with this. Like when you guys come into our Facebook page or Facebook group and comment and engage, it's wonderful because it supports everyone in the community, including the iCreateDaily brand. However, if we were coaching with you and you wanted to build your own Facebook page, we would absolutely encourage you to take some of that content, some of the things that you were sharing and posting. There's the dog.
There's the dog alarm.
Sorry about that.
And that is part of life in the iCreateDaily headquarters.
Yes. We would take some of what, we would recommend that you take some of what you were posting in the iCreateDaily groups and page and make sure you also posted it posted it instead on your own page so that you could build your own brand. So that would be an example. It's like we are here to encourage you in whatever way that's going to help you achieve what it is you want to achieve.
And we get that some people just need a group so that they can learn how to share things with people and sort of overcome the hurdle of sharing your art or your work or whatever you create with a group of people. And so it's fine, like if you're using our group as like sort of the launching ground to get over that hurdle and you're not already part of it, the creators group will link that in the bio as well.
Shall we pause it for a second?
Yeah. All right, sorry about the doggy interruption.
Yes, part of living out in the woods and working from home. So, okay, so I think that's pretty much it. What we were going to say anyway is just that, one of these days we will share in a coffee break more of our vision for iCreateDaily and as a platform to support creators, because that is what lights us up. That is what we love to do. And in the meantime, we hope that you keep on creating and let us know how else we can support you.
And sign up for the May challenge if that is of interest to you. We'd love to see you in the May iCreateDaily 30-day creator challenge.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks so much for joining us for the iCreateDaily podcast. Please let us know what creatives you would like us to interview and what topics you would be interested in hearing more about.
And if you enjoyed this show, please leave a review on iTunes. We value your feedback. We read all the reviews, and it just helps us get the word out on the iCreateDaily podcast. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.